Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as a musician. And in today's video, the time has come for me to finally react to the last song for this year's Eurovision Song Contest from France. This is Maman by Louane. This was an internal selection as well. I think France are on an upwards trajectory at Eurovision every year. They seem to be sort of sending these interesting, quite introspective ballads, but I think they've got a win coming up soon. I can feel it kind of in my bones, so we'll see what this one's like. As always, stay tuned to the end. I'll score the song out of 10, give a bit of musical analysis and commentary as per usual, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't so far this season. I do have a playlist on my channel page where I've put together all my reactions for this year's Eurovision Song Contest, so you can check that out if you haven't. And I think without further ado, let's get straight into this reaction, the final one for this year.
Y a plus d'amant, y a plus de lit. Finalement, tu vois, j'ai construit ma vie.
Wow, look at this stadium.
Les questions aussi.
Sense piano-driven ballad.
Est-ce que tu vois tout ici? Et j'ai bien changé. J'ai bien grandi.
Little bit of strings in there.
Toi, j'ai gardé tout ce qui fait qui je suis.
Strings have quite a role actually.
Je fais mieux, je sais où je vais. J'ai arrêté de compter les.
Her voice is very, very good, very sweet, gentle.
Si j'ai voulu arrêter le temps.
Good live vocals.
Maintenant c'est moi qu'elle appelle maman.
Nice.
Maman.
Okay, so we're getting like a one-word chorus, I suspect. Okay, right, first initial thoughts on this one. So far I'm really impressed with the backing arrangement. I think there's a really nice added addition in there with the string orchestra. They're not just playing kind of a couple of notes stretched out. They actually have quite an intricate part that they're playing in there, which is really nice. It kind of helps the song feel a bit more emotionally charged. I think strings are always just a great addition in a ballad. It's definitely piano driven as well. I think the piano is definitely kind of the main focus of that backing track. A little bit of percussion hammering home in a few areas, but it's kind of absent mostly. But yeah, live vocals, very strong, which is promising for the contest. I think it's you're off to a good start. And that chorus is just one word, but it's like melisma on the word maman, and it's kind of spread out throughout like a more intricate melody line. So yeah, I think this is really good so far. I am kind of feeling a bit like it's lacking energy in the sense that it is a ballad and it is clearly quite meaningful and deep, but I'm lacking this energy and spark. You can still have that in a ballad, and I feel like we're not quite getting it here, but we'll see how the song evolves. It is early days. Vocals are great. Perhaps we need backing vocals? I think perhaps the melody line of this chorus here, or this pre-chorus, isn't very energetic. This bit is more energetic. And this bit is definitely the selling point of the song. Okay, nice backing vocals now. It needed that kind of push it forward a bit. I do like that constant kick drum in there. This sort of military feel. That's helping the song. Really, really good vocals, honestly.
Maman, 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 maman. Si j'ai voulu arrêter.
Really nice. Those strings are so high up in the register. That's beautiful.
Maman.
Oh, that was cute.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much.
Okay. I mean, that was really good. That was really, really good. But I do think the reason why it lacked energy and it felt like it sort of plodded along for a bit too long. It's a 3-minute song. God, I rhymed about 10 times in that sentence. Jeez. Jeez Louise. So yeah, I do think it plodded along a little bit too much because that drum kick was quite constant, and that was nice, and it kind of gave it a bit more of a heartbeat feel and it kept the pulse going. But I do think that whilst the strings were really intricate, the piano plodded along with the drums, which made the song kind of feel like it was being pushed backwards too much. And the only thing that was really propelling it forward was her vocal performance, particularly in that chorus with the maman maman bit. That had a lot more energy and spark and felt like a really kind of pivotal moment of the song. But yeah, I do feel like parts of that let it down. And the melody line of that pre-chorus had too many gaps in it. I think there was too many pauses and it kind of felt like it wasn't intriguing the listener. I think it wasn't kind of engaging enough in that part as well. So the build up to that chorus didn't feel strong, and then the song felt like it kind of plateaued only into the end. It did end really well and it kind of left me feeling satisfied at the end. But yeah, I'd say like there was parts in the middle where it just kind of lacked energy, which is a shame. And like this whole concept of a ballad has to be boring. Like a ballad can be really exciting and intriguing, enticing, full of energy, full of charisma, despite having heavy subject matter or being quite, heavy going in that sense. It can still have energy and still be engaging. And yeah, I'd say 60% of that song was, 40% wasn't. So it's a shame. I really appreciate her vocals were really good, stunning vocals. And when those backing vocals came in as well, that was also like cherry on the top. I think that thickened everything out and it really supported her as well, and it made the song flourish. Yeah, so in terms of a score out of 10, I'll say a 7.5 out of 10 for that one. I'm saying it's really good. I just think it lacked energy in places, and we've seen it in other ballads in the past with Eurovision where a ballad has energy and spark and something about it, and then other ballads that just are good but they kind of lack that inspiration. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this one. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of this song as well. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's tuned in to my reactions this year. This is my 4th year doing this, and I'm eternally grateful to all of you in the comments who support this channel, have watched me grow personally, I think, over the last 4 years, as well as, numbers wise. I'm really, really appreciative of that. In particular, I think I've been in a much better place this year mentally, and I can see it in my videos, and I just feel so much more comfortable with myself and able to kind of show you my personality more. And I feel like that's just been on and off line too in my life. And yeah, I feel much happier these days. And I'm so glad that you guys have kind of been there to see that too, and just feeling a little bit more comfortable in my ADHD, not letting the masking get in the way of making these videos as well. It's just been great and I'm so happy. So I've really enjoyed making videos this year, and I think a key thing as well has been kind of stepping away from the social media side of it as well. Not that I'm really on social media for Eurovision, but I was a bit more active in that community before. But I think that kind of put a lot of pressure on me, and also a bit of influence. So I wanted to step away from that and just come to this completely kind of unbiased and blind to what other people think about songs, or people, sending me stuff on social media. I think that's really helped. So yeah, I've had a great time. There's more stuff to come on this channel. Do not worry, I've got plenty of things planned. I'm probably going to be doing a reaction with my sister. She's well up for that again this year. And of course I'm going to do like a top video as well, predictions for the semi-finals, reactions, you know, live from the TV. I'm going to be doing all that, don't worry, all the stuff is coming. So in the meantime, I hope you guys keep well. I'll be back soon, and yeah, just again, massive thank you. It's been a great year, and let's hope, you know, the rest of the Eurovision season unfolds just as well as it started. So until later, hope you guys keep well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.